Walter, I don't want to alarm you, but according to the title of our next book, you might be feeling a little bit worried right now. I know. Don't worry. I'm right here with you, and I'm sure that Laurra Vaccaro Seeger, this incredible author, she's going to steer us to a beautiful place if we just give her a chance. Okay? So are you feeling brave? Yeah? Are you ready to take a look at Walter Was Worried? Little heads up about this book. One thing that makes it super interesting is that all the characters' faces are drawn with the letters of the alphabet in the feeling that they're having. So like Walter's face is drawn with the letters WORRIED because Walter's feeling worried.
Go ahead and find each of those letters. Do you see the W?
Psst, it's light brown.
How about the O?
That one's dark green.
What about the two R's?
The two R's are both black.
Where's the letter I on Walter's face?
It's darker brown.
And the E?
Lighter green.
Last but not least, where's the D?
It's red.
It's his mouth.
Walter was worried when the sky grew dark. Priscilla was puzzled when the fog rolled in. Shirley was shocked when lightning lit the sky. Frederick was frightened when thunder shook the trees. Ursula was upset when the rain came down. Then Delilah was delighted when the rain turned to snow. Henry was hopeful when the sky began to clear. And Elliot was ecstatic when the sun came out. That's the end of Walter Was Worried. Let's go back to the beginning and think about each feeling. And I'm going to see if I can think of a time when I had that feeling myself. And I bet that I probably can. And you might be able to too. Because one thing that pretty much all people have in common is our feelings. Everybody has all kinds of feelings sometimes. And that's okay. Let's see. We start with your namesake, right, bud? Walter. Walter was worried. 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 What does that word mean? How does it feel to be worried? Let's think about his face here. How does his face look? My worried face looks like this. Can I see your worried face? What made Walter feel worried? Do you remember? Walter was worried when the sky grew dark. I know that feeling. Have you ever been outside and noticed that the weather was changing really fast? Maybe the clouds got really dark, or maybe it started to rain and the wind started to blow very loudly and it made you feel a little bit worried? Everybody feels that way sometimes. Can you think of another time that you felt worried? Priscilla was puzzled. What does your puzzled face look like? Well, Priscilla felt puzzled when the fog rolled in. That is a very mysterious feeling that you get when the fog comes in and covers the world in a cloudy blanket. What's another thing or another time that I've felt puzzled? Got one? Sometimes I feel puzzled when I see lots and lots of birds all flying in the same direction, like they're going the same place. Sometimes you see hundreds of crows all heading to the same spot, and you think, what's going on over there? It makes you feel kind of puzzled. Shirley was shocked. What does your shocked face look like? Yeah, shocked is a big feeling, right? Shirley felt shocked when lightning lit up the sky. What's another thing that's made me feel shocked? I've been shocked when I hear a really loud noise that I don't expect. That might make me feel shocked. What's something that can make you feel shocked? Frederick was frightened when thunder shook the trees. My frightened face looks like this. What does your frightened face look like? Something that makes me feel frightened is having to walk on ice. I get really scared that I could fall down or hurt myself when I have to walk on ice. What's something that makes you feel frightened? Walter's frightened right now because his banana fell down and he can't reach it. Oh, what's he gonna do? I'll help him out. Here you go, bud. Ursula was upset. What do you look like when you feel upset? Ursula was upset when the rain came down. Maybe she had wanted to play in the sunshine. Can't play in the sunshine if it starts to rain. I've felt that way before. What's something that makes you feel upset? Thanks for sharing. This is where things kind of start to turn around and the feelings start to get better and better. Delilah was delighted. She felt delighted. What does your delighted face look like? I'm feeling delighted right now because I love this book so much. She felt delighted when the rain turned to snow. So that was really magical, huh? It made her feel, just delighted, sparkly. One thing that makes me feel delighted is having giggle competitions. Oh, oh, oh. A good giggle is delightful. was hopeful.
I'm hopeful that Walter will always love reading and books. I'm also hopeful that soon Walter will grow big, strong teeth so we can eat pizza together.
Elliot was ecstatic. Ecstatic. Ecstatic is like, you take happiness and you zap it with electricity. Elliot was ecstatic when the sun came out. I feel ecstatic when the sun comes out. If it's been raining for a long time, and then suddenly the sun peeks through the clouds, sending its golden spears down to me, it makes me feel just radiant, ecstatic, twinkly, sparkly, full of vigor. It's a good feeling to have. But what about you, Walter? How are you feeling right now? Do you feel just a little bit silly? You feel a little bit silly? Remember, everybody has every kind of feeling sometimes. That's how feelings are.